I did such a shitty job of keeping the Substack alive. It's been a ridiculous year. I mean, I wrote about some of it. I felt like writing about everything was really important for a little bit. And then I entirely changed my mind on that. I uh, didn't necessarily feel the need to be validated in any way. And that felt pretty positive. So this year's been really um, massively challenging. I spent a good amount of time thinking about what was important to me and what matters moving forward and how to think about this political climate and what people I want to invest in. And that sounds like very, very cut and dry. And what I mean by that is I think I'm rounding that corner where you realize like there's only so much time and that the ticker is going. And when you're faced with challenges, but also presented with opportunities, you get to decide A, if you have enough fuel to, energy to put anything into it, and B, if it's something you even want to do. And I've realized a lot of my life I've really tried to, I think it's people pleasing, but it's even when I don't want to say yes, I will say yes, but I show up miserable even though I know I said yes and I put myself in that situation. I try to do a lot less of that because that becomes a form of blaming on others when I should take responsibility for just wanting to say no to begin with. I think it's pretty even when something comes up and it's like, do you want to do this? Yes or no? The social aspect of it and what do I actually want to do? Like, how do I feel? Am I fucking exhausted? Or do I have the bandwidth and energy to jump into this thing and actually do it because I want to? Oh, that sounds like a fire alarm. Interesting. Anyhow, I don't know if this Substack is going to live on. I really do want to continue to write. And then I start writing in the year where everyone stops writing and the robots take over. Um, and I experimented with some AI writing a little bit, and I have throughout the year just writing different podcasts. And it's like acidic. I just feel gross, but it's kind of like if you go into a store that's really well curated and they have cool stuff and you can tell that the person running it or who built it out really took from their experiences and like thought about what they wanted it to be, as opposed to like walking through a mall where it's just these shops that are all the same. It's like the Subway sandwichification of the world. That's kind of how I feel about AI. In this bubble that is expanding and expanding, I feel like it's just a mall. It's just like a lot of boring. It's not solving cancer yet. German shepherds are not flying around in space. So what are we doing here? We're writing shitty content. And I think this year, working in content and being a content consumer, like self-awareness is high. I just feel gross. I just feel fucking dripping with like disgusting, boring shit. Political revolt, late stage capitalism, fucking outrage. Did you guys see Trump the other night? Grumpy grandpa yelling at us because everything's really bad, but he's just saying it's really good. And even watching that is a form of acceptance. Like, that should fucking outrage people. I don't really give a fuck what political side of the aisle you fall on. I mean, just dignity alone. Like, I'm sorry, but I do not believe you unless you are dumb, 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 dumb. I do not believe that you listen to that man and are inspired. There's no sparks of motivation coming out of that talk. I hope he just melts into a fucking pea puddle. Like, this is just, it's just piss poor. And it is felt. It's just this like heaviness. You know, I feel like people are on their fucking phones pulling themselves out of reality so often because it is so hard to just accept fully the state of things. The energy flying around the air, all of our fucking particles smashing around each other. It's just poor. And it feels like something big is coming because something big has to come to reroute this shit. It's like a pessimistic view, but also at the same time, that hopefulness is there. And I'm not sure where I land on hope. We need to get back to some punk rock roots here. I hope that Generation Z and lower are going to sort of revolt against digital. I hope advertising fucking crumbles. I hope we have a total restructuring of the way we're thinking about community. I'm looking forward to the new year, but I'm also really, really, really scared. My kids are 9 and almost 6, and the world that they are coming up in is a pretty scary place. Now, every generation, forever, puts out that same blog post. Imagine if they blogged in the 1700s. They did. They journaled, actually. That fear is always present. We always fear for what's next for the youth in our future. The difference right now is I think we are, or maybe this isn't the difference, maybe we do this too. We're not thinking about the future generations. We're not even thinking one generation out, let alone 20. And that's, I think, part of the limitations of human beings. We don't really evolve that much. We may not have wisdom teeth, but we don't really change that much. It's a pursuit of land and dominance. And sorry, folks, but that's just fucking who we are at our core. We kill for nothing because power is an elixir that we just love it. And you see it everywhere. It's not it really is not a political side of the aisle thing. One side gets caught, the other side gets caught. It's fucking Bill Gates and Bill Clinton on Epstein's island just as much as it is fucking Steve Bannon and all the other shitballs that were there. Humans are a species that require control, power, and dominance, and it will be a never-ending cycle. And we'll pay the price for that. Or we'll get real fucking punk rock about it, start really focusing on this planet, caring about it, caring about each other. You know, I live in a neighborhood where everybody's got a lawnmower. How dumb. These type of things. Let's share. Let's support each other. Let's fucking push back against this bullshit. Do you know? So you read, if you want to, I lost hearing in this year. Got about 70% back. Acted quickly. You know how much this bullshit costs? And I have insurance. I have a full-time job. About $12,000. Isn't that just amazing? I'm going to fucking stretch that shit out so far. I'm paying like $7 a month. On a payment plan. This is just not working out. Anyhow, you kind of know where I'm going. Got to spend a lot less money on bullshit. I've noticed about myself that it is no different then pulling out a cigarette and looking a lot like Ben Affleck in that picture there where he's just exhaling. Couple minutes alone. That's the same thing as fucking putting something in a cart, breathing out that smoke, and then buying it. That's where the fucking dopamine hit happens. When the thing shows up on your doorstep, you tell me, how many times do you A, remember what it is, and B, care to even really have the thing? There are a couple items, couple things I really bought this year. I made a pact to not buy any new clothing. I shopped on Poshmark, but dude, I shopped a lot on Poshmark. Becomes the same fucking addiction. So yeah, I hope to spend a lot less money on bullshit. It's that need versus want. Want is so strong. Social media for me does that. I just want so much shit. I'm so easily influenced. Um, what else? Movement, dude. Tore my meniscus this year training for Hood to Coast, which I did not get to, sidebar. There's a few goals I had this year that I didn't complete. That's okay. I tore my fucking meniscus, denied it, went to PT, pushed, probably tore it again. I did this like 4 times until I finally got an MRI, and they were like, hey, it's really torn. You need surgery. And I said, no, I want to take a conservative path, build this up through strength training, and try the platelet-rich plasma injection, which I just did. It's no fucking joke. Almost passed out, actually. First time ever in a doctor's office being like, I'm going. Now I'm healing that. But movement has to be key. Like, no more fucking around, man. Been in the gym for about 2 months steady now. Feels good. It's the fucking, it's the place where I can exert. Gyms are not real social places, let's be honest. Everyone's got earbuds in. The only people I talked to at the gym was this dude who has this crazy leg sleeve, and I was like, that is really sick. He said, thank you. We dapped it up. That was it. If I go midday and it's all the old heads, oh, they'll chat with you. Oh, they'll just share so much. I love that. It's a really cool, actual experiment because they will chat with you. They're a generation who is not afraid to look at someone in the face and say, hey, how are you today? And the person says, I'm okay. Or whatever. The other side of the coin is all these younger kids, and probably my age, who have earbuds in, barely even make eye contact. I'm not even sure if you asked someone to spot you if they would. Maybe they would. See, I don't ask because I don't think they're into it. And I'm embarrassed because they're all huge, and I'm lifting like 155 on the bench. I'm working to 200. I'm at 190 max at the moment. Not awesome, but hey, I'm back. I haven't been to the gym since I was in college, really. Not like this, not lifting. Um, what else is on that list? Some incredible outdoor trips last summer. Encouraging my kids that is something we do, that is a part of our family ethos, to go on adventures that aren't like campgrounds. We went on a really cool 5-day canoe camping trip, and there were risks involved, and we had our bear spray, and it was so fucking awesome. They were fishing, and we were swimming every morning and cooking, and we had all our shit, and we didn't even bring the phones, and anything didn't work out there. They didn't even ask for them. That's the best part, is they didn't even ask for them, because as soon as you click over, they don't, kids will naturally move on from that very quickly and find new entertainment. So that's hugely key. Um, my dog's probably gonna die this year. I know that is like so shitty to say, but I'm emotionally preparing for that. He'll be 14, and oh man, That is a tough one, but I'm trying to like prepare for that. If he makes it through 2026, we're taking this motherfucker's blood and creating some clones because he is just a warrior. Um, yeah. If you read this newsletter, what is a newsletter really anymore? If you read it, if you've checked in, if you care, I care about you all. Yeah, thank you. Um, thank you guys. I'm gonna keep trying to write. I don't know how much I'm gonna share. I actually started a secret photography little thread, little blog. Um, that's been really fun because no one who knows me is following it, and I don't really care. I'm not talking iPhone. I bought a camera this year. I bought a Nikon ZF. It's been so fun just to have that like riding shotgun. I see things that inspire me. I do not think about it. I'm not a photographer. I have a camera, but it inspires me. I don't ask myself why it inspires me. I just go for it. I capture it. And that's been cool. I'm doing more of that. I really want to get my phone out of my fucking hands. I know at my house it's in my hands too much. It's just like, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing with this shit? Does it really bring us joy? Whatever this is. Happy New Year. Let's just be kind to each other and support each other despite all this political bullshit. We're all doing our best. And that's what I got.